the Chinese Taipei versus USA game. First map is going to be Hollywood, as always, for most of these World Cup qualifier games. Yeah, undoubtedly the best hybrid map to play on. And we're going to see USA on the tack approaching this first point with a triple tank dive composition. Chinese Taipei is going to be countering it with their own 2-2-2 with the Sombra. Sombra makes sense here. You have that big health pack in the back right here. We'll see how it works for them though. So again, Sombra is pretty good on this first point if you can get that first EMP off in the first 45 to 50 seconds. So keep an eye on Zunda's ult meter. Zunda is also one of the star players on Chinese Taipei, so it's good to see him on the Sombra. Sombra is a very, very challenging character. So roll here for a bit. Sinatra going a little low here. Got the heals on him, going very low, uses self-shield. Does go down, okay. So that's a first pick, but they are able to trade the Diva mech. Alright, 5v5 right now. Cool Matt going very low though. Cool Matt gets taken out of suit here. US, Fact Fiction going very low as well. Okay, so that's going to be the cleanup for Chinese Taipei. I don't like the triple tank composition here from the United States. So triple tank can work very, very well if you have an Ana normally, but since you're running the Lucio Zen, it's just not going to be enough heals to support 3 big tanks. Unless USA is just able to make a kind of really fast push where they aren't as reliant on heals because they're dealing out enough damage. But that's not what they did there. They slow pushed it. So regrouping for this next fight. Oh, pretty good energy there for Sinatra. We're going to see the EMP come out. There's the EMP. Sinatra goes down quickly. Trance comes out as well for US to try and counter the EMP. 5v5 right now. Cool Matt going very low. Fact Fiction forced to Primal. Bacon Jack does get a good pulse bomb to take him out of suit there. Beat comes down for Chinese Taipei as well. So let's break that fight down a little bit. Out here is good. So EMP comes down. EMP knocks the shield off of Sinatra. So he's going to go down very, very quickly here, which sucks for him because he's high energy. He's getting focused down by all the members of Chinese Taipei in the back over here. Chinese Taipei also has the Zenyatta ult, and they're about to have the beat up here. Oops. United States pops the trance, but it doesn't get to Sinatra in time. Looks like, yeah. But it does get to Fact Fiction to keep him alive until he's able to get the Primal. But currently United States is again one man down. It was a good trance by them, actually. They were able to get some ground off of it, and the tanks were able to, right-clicking, able to push back the Winston a little bit. And Fact Fiction goes in. But then the entire team of US backs off here. So they're backing off here while Fact Fiction jumps in. So it's because he got pulse bombed, I guess. So they're trying to deal with Bacon Jack on this Tracer, while Fact Fiction is currently the only one on Chinese Taipei's backline. So that's going to be a lost fight for them. It is a lost fight for US, but they did force out a lot of ults for Chinese Taipei. But both DPS, Bacon Jack, and Zunda are so close to their ult again for this next fight. They might have another EMP, so. Incredible ult building from the DPS on Chinese Taipei. But the grab's coming up very soon for US. Decent grab, gets one. But 2 go down for US, so they are going to lose that fight. I don't necessarily agree with that grab. I feel like Sinatra just was trying to use it there. He's probably going to switch. Yeah, it felt very rushed. You do have that Diva Bomb for US here. You could lead in with that or try and get it into the room to scatter Chinese Taipei. Taipei does have, they are going to have another EMP very soon, and they have that trance. But USA is in optimal position, and they have forced Chinese Taipei back into that room. Both trances come out on point. Diva Bomb doesn't get anything. EMP comes down, hits both tanks, but Adam gets a very good beat off to try and keep the tanks alive. Cool Matt does get knocked out of suit. It's going to be another lost fight for USA, so they're down to 1 fight on the side of US. Okay. These EMPs from Zunda are huge. Every single fight being able to get that EMP off. He's in the way behind them right now. This might actually be a mistake from Zunda. So he put himself in a position super far behind US. So he... Oh no, he has a translocator right there. He's fine. Sinatra... Ooh, able to take the 1v1 on Bacon Jack there. That's big. Of course, a Primal out. Fact Fiction goes down with Primal Rage, so mistake from him there, not hitting Q. Doesn't matter though, because Jake and Sinatra were able to clean everything up. Great Dragon Blade from Jake there. Okay. They also did the switch to the Ana, and point that out. They switched over to that Ana. Was it in that last fight? I guess they had the Ana for a while, because they already have the Nano up. Alright, Chinese Taipei is doing what they're supposed to do here and contesting the high ground. They do have Zunda on the soldier now, which is what he's known for. And Zunda's able to take out Fact Fiction. France comes down for Chinese Taipei to force USA back a little bit. Take Cool Matt out of suit as well. Probably just going to try and die on this Baby Diva. I'm going to stagger him a little bit though. Great stagger there. USA is about to have 5 ults. And Chinese Taipei really only has the beat right now. They might get the tac visor up. They might have that pulse bomb. Oh, I guess they're gonna have 5 ults too. So this is gonna be a big fight. Beat comes in first. Gonna force that. Oh no, he didn't have trance. So they got the Zen as the first pick. So that's huge, but he does go down for it. So USA is fighting a 4v6 right now. Okay, 3v6. Right, so USA is going to lose this fight, so they're really only going to have time for one more. Chinese Taipei trying to take an aggressive hold here to make sure that US can't touch, but they should definitely be able to touch. Sinatra's in a good position here, so he's going to touch. Recall back, so we got the overtime ticking. Fact Fiction dives in. This is already a really good fight for USA. We got a good initiation there on the cart. Nano on the monkey. Comes back, forces the trance. But they're still pushing the cart along here. Still forcing them back. Jake does go down. Ooh, 2 down for US, but 1 down for Chinese Taipei. So still winnable. 3 up for USA, but Diva Bomb is on cart. That's going to be it. Break that last fight down a little bit. We'll go from where Sinatra touches cart. So he touches cart right here, and Fact Fiction jumps in to get some harass and gets a very good position on the bubble. So I like where US's position is here. The ults from Chinese Taipei outside of that trance, so. And USA does have just the primal nano, so. Winston is in pretty good position here, trying to get some harass on the Diva. Did he need to primal there? So let's look at his health bar. I don't like going for the nano primal because sometimes it's just hard to, you just get kited. So yeah, he might have actually needed to primal there, considering he was taking harass. He might have just died in primal. And he goes really low here, does get taken down. So that's just Zunda and Bacon Jack just putting out a lot of DPS into that Winston. Also being able to take out Jake on that Genji. So 2 of the most important players down for United States. It's already an uphill battle in this fight. So they need to go huge with the Pulse Bomb to be able to win it. And we already know that they don't. So I'm going to go ahead and skip forward. Because that's really all you really need for that fight. Go ahead and skip forward to this next push from Taipei. So now Chinese Taipei is on the attack. USA is on the defense. USA opting for that Ana instead of Zenyatta. I like the Ana more. I feel like they were able to get more pushes with it. I mean, it's the only time they were actually able to push is when they had the Ana, so happy he's sticking to it. But this wasn't that great of a push for USA, so they need to knock a lot of time here. Chinese Taipei is able to get this the first push. It's going to be very tough, and they're doing exactly what I like to see teams doing, which is wrapping all the way around this backside so you have a good angle to dive this high ground. Ooh, they're kind of going for like a pincer approach. So the Diva and Tracer are on the main path well. They have 3 on the flank, but a big anti comes out here from Ruckus, so that should actually be the fight for USA, assuming that Zunda goes down here. Zunda does go down here. So yeah, that's probably just going to be the fight for USA. Depends on how many members are able to clean up here, but Chinese Taipei should just be trying to back out here. Sinatra does go down to a nice headshot, but they trade 1 right back. The big anti there to lead off the fight. East Taipei taking their time to group up. Let's see if they do that same pincer move, or if they're just gonna, looks like they're just gonna be grouped up here. So that attack could have worked if the anti wasn't so good, the anti-heal. Big sleep there, but he gets woken up instantly. USA is about to have their nano visor. So if they can get Komodo out of suit, or not Komodo, K-Momo out of suit. It's going to be pretty much unstoppable for the side of Chinese Taipei. They are going to have their own visor up as well very soon, and their own beat. Adam is a little behind on his beat here. So, but this is a very good position for Chinese Taipei, just controlling this high ground here. They aren't able to do much with it. They are able to pick up Sinatra again. Okay, that's 2 down for USA. France comes out for Chinese Taipei, so they should push forward with it. I don't know. Interesting bomb comes out there. Jake goes down as well, so Chinese Pay looking pretty strong here. They do lose 1, but they should still be able to hold it. Beat comes out for them. Tac Visor comes out. Don't know if they needed either of those ults. Tac Visor really doesn't do anything. Yeah, so some wasted ults from Chinese Taipei there. They should be able to secure this capture without too much difficulty, though. Yeah. And they have 4 minutes. This is going to be a tough hold for US. They want to hold. They want to take a fight as soon as possible. Considering that they didn't push that far. Okay, yeah, they're already in position to take a fight, so should. But Chinese Taipei is in a very good position right now. Oh, these headshots coming out from the Sinclair, just insane. So Sinatra goes down again before the fight even starts. The same player 3 times in a row. He goes down to Sinclair. Big plays by him. Adam does drop the beat. And they are going aggressive with that beat. So if they are able to take down Sinclair here, it's big. So they take him down. Bacon Jack is still harassing on that back line. And go low aggressive here. Back Fiction goes very low, gets heals though. Force the, oh, he does go down there. So great Discord and focus fire on the monkey. Jake takes down 2 there, so this is going to be a winning fight for USA there. Junggi goes a little bit too deep there, but he thought it was okay with the Primal Rage. He did not expect to get as shredded as he did by the Discorded and Soldier 76. Now it's 4 ults here for US and only, it's about to be 3 for Chinese Taipei, both support ults. So if they're able to use these support ults very effectively, they have the advantage. And doing a slow push here, looking for picks. Also taking a lot of harass from Jake up top. Pushing the card a little bit along here. Kind of wrapping around this backside, trying to see if they can take a better angle. Okay, here we go. Finally some ults get popped, and it's whiff on the pulse bomb again. So some bad ult stacking from United States there, but same thing with Chinese Taipei. Like both of them just used all their support ults at once. So definitely preferable for US there because Chinese Taipei isn't doing anything with it. Pulse bomb does take down Sinatra there. We don't get to see how that happens. But Tac Visor trades 1. So spawn distance is even here though, but because of the place where Chinese Taipei is, they are just stuck in that little zone. They're not really getting much done here, and they're 2 go down there, so that's going to be the fight for USA again. USA looking very strong on this hold. Again, it's Jake. Jake is the one, because Sinatra is going. I mean, Sinatra's still doing a lot, but Jake is putting out a lot of damage here. So if Jake goes down for the side of the United States, then it's probably going to be the round for Chinese Taipei. I was going to say the game, but it's only the first round, first map. Yeah, so Jake able to take down another. Chinese Taipei just going to back it off. Bacon Jack goes down as well. Again, they gotta find a way for their tanks to dive Jake. Because they don't have that Genji, it's really only going to be the Winston and D.Va who are able to dive that high ground and take down Jake. Or it looks like he's not on the high ground right now. But they need to be focusing the Soldier 76 on the side of the United States for Chinese Taipei. If they don't kill him, they're not going to win. He's just putting down too much damage while he's alive. Whiff on the pulse bomb there. Sinatra has his pulse bomb here. He is able to take one pick down very early in this fight, so Chinese Taipei looks like they're just going to back it off too. Oh no, they're going to pop their own trench, so they're going to try and take this. Kumat gets taken out of suit there by Zunda. Now Zunda's in a very good position here on this high ground. Not able to do too much with it yet, but Chinese Taipei does take down a few, so right now it's a 4v4. But then USA is just able to trade back a few more. Zunda does finally take down Jake, though. I'm going to break this fight down a little bit, but I just want to see. Okay, yeah. USA is able to clean up in the end. So we'll go from about here, 40 seconds before this fight. So first pick goes down. So right now it's a 6v5 in favor of US. And US has the Primal Rage and the Pulse Bomb. Trance comes out, looks like to try and keep Cool Matt and Fact Fiction alive. The Primal Rage comes out for the side of Chinese Taipei to try and get something done, but while that Trance is out, it's not going to happen. He's also discorded right now, so he's taking a lot of damage. But then Chinese Taipei counters with their own Trance. So everyone's very healthy, all 5 members. And Cool Matt is trying to 1v1 attack visoring Soldier without any defense matrix, so he's going to get knocked out of suit here, which is unfortunate because he was 95 to bomb. Now, if we look at the members of Chinese Taipei, they're all very, very low. And you can't keep these tanks and the DPS alive with the solo heal Zenyatta. Because remember, Real Mint died before, and he's not going to be back for another few seconds. They are able to take down that Baby D.Va and Rakusa, so good picks there, but they go very low to do it. So they lose their Winston to the Primal Rage from Fact Fiction. Alright, through the magic of editing, we're back. So back in this fight, so USA does lose 2 members here, but they were able to get the beat drop on all 4 members, and they do take down the monkey here. Real Mint is going to be back in this fight, so it's about to be a 5v5, but the members of Chinese Taipei are still looking pretty low. So Jake is able to take down another one. Nacho's able to take down and stagger Real Mint a little bit. So with that, with those 2 kills, and they knock the D.Va out of suit as well, all they have is Zunda and Bacon Jack with Pulse Bomb against 5. No, it's going to be 4 healthy members, because Rockets just respawned on that Sombra. Pulse Bomb doesn't get anything for Bacon Jack, so that's going to be it once Zunda goes down, yeah. So good hold there from USA, able to take that first map, and I'll go ahead and jump to the next one.